With the Cuphead DLC releasing in a matter of weeks, Studio MDHR have revealed several parts to the game both at the Summer Game Fest and a private preview of the game to people who were invited, with an also added Q&A with the members of Studio MDHR. These include the Ice Witch boss fight, which was shown in its entirety at this private preview, many in-game cutscenes, and the title screen of the game. In this video, I will be taking you through every little thing we know so far about the DLC as we lead up to the release of the game. Now with the intro out of the way, let's get to the rundown. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? The first thing I'll be taking you through is the title screen, and how we even get to the DLC island. As you can see on the screen right now, this is how the title screen is going to look when you boot up the DLC initially, and it will take you to the Inkwell Isle 1, or whichever file you choose to play. This DLC is essentially linked to the first game, and will continue at any point you left off in whichever game file you choose to play. For example, if you choose a game file in which you beat the game originally, it'll leave off at that point in the game. If you start up a new file, it'll start up an entirely new game. The only way you'll be able to traverse the DLC island is if you defeat the first mausoleum in Inkwell Isle 1. A little clock man will appear outside, and once you speak to him, he will give you the option to go to the DLC island. It is not known whether or not the clock man will appear in every single mausoleum or outside of them, but what we've seen so far is that he appears outside the first Inkwell Isle mausoleum. This is where I believe the intro cutscene to the DLC will come into play, as you see on screen right now. Once the cutscenes are over, you will spawn in Chef Saltbaker's bakery, which you can see right now. It is a pretty neat design and is resembled from the house of which the Elder Killer resides in, and where you spawn when you make a new game file. As you can see, Chef Saltbaker is all the way on the right, and you are all on the left, is basically how every single building in the game is made up of. For example, the Elder Killer house and the Die house, where King Death is on the right and you spawn on the left. You'll have to talk to him every time, I assume, you beat a boss, or you come back here when you beat every single boss in the game, and he creates the cookie to make Miss Chalice real. Next up is the isle itself. It is split up into 4 to 5 sections, with each section having a different boss fight in a different environment. For example, one boss takes place in the Wild West while another takes place in an igloo. The map shows you exactly what terrain and environment the boss will take place in, so I assume the Yeti boss will most likely be located on a mountain section of the map where you can go and select to play that boss fight out. Now for the boss fights that have been revealed so far. The only ones that have been shown off to the public is the Yeti, Sheriff Winchester, the Ice Witch, and the Knight. I believe there should be 2 more boss fights on the Isle which have not been shown so far, and I like the fact that they haven't given away everything that's up their sleeve. These boss fights were revealed in the official gameplay trailer for the DLC and have slight gameplay footage of each of the fights just listed, but recently Studio MDHR revealed the entirety of the Ice Witch boss fight, which was a surprise to me, as I didn't think they would just spoon feed us a full fight. The full boss fight was actually shown in that preview I mentioned earlier to people who were invited to it, and it's pretty cool. It was also revealed the second part of the boss fight in the Summer Game Fest. I actually made a video going over this fight, and it is linked in the top of the description below, and goes over everything you may have missed in that fight, and goes over a bunch of other things in detail. So check that video out if you missed out on that boss fight, or if you just want to see things you may have missed. One thing I forgot to mention at the start of this video was when you accept the Clockman's offer to go to the DLC island, a cutscene will happen where he is rowing a boat to the island and Delicious Last Course appears on the screen. I don't know if there is music that was played during the Summer Game Fest to show it off. I don't know if there's going to be other music, or if the intro scene, if the title screen will have the Delicious Last Course music attached to it. But we'll see what happens when it releases, and I'm so excited for it. Well, it seems like we've reached the end of the video. This is all we know so far about the DLC, and I think that's all we'll ever know until the game actually releases on June 30th, which is just around the corner actually. I'm very excited for this game to release, as you guys may be as well, since we've been waiting for this since 2018 for it to release. I have very high hopes for this game, as was told that the animation in this game is levels above the original, and it's all for $8, which is kind of making me feel like I'm stealing from them, since we know how much love and effort they put into this game and the series. They've spent 4 to 5 years on this game, on this DLC. Is amazing to see what they've done, and this will apparently be the the last Cuphead game project Studio MDHR will be doing, and is a final goodbye to the series. I really hope it wasn't ending, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video if you did. As always, at the end of every single one of my videos, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. If you guys aren't already having a good day, I hope your day gets better, and I hope you guys are as excited and pumped as I am for this DLC to come out. Leave a comment letting me know how excited you all are for this. I will see you all in the next video. Peace, love, goodbye from me. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time.
With that delicious last